Hey everybody, Beth here. I don't know why, but the last two videos that I put out about the continuing flux in the situation between Pakistan and Afghanistan and India have seemingly been suppressed from viewership on YouTube. So if you want, go back and view those stories for yourself over the past 2 days. Plenty of media organizations are now updating everyone on what's happened during the cross-border skirmishes, etc., and the continued evolution of Amir Khan Mataki's trip through India. I'm here to let you all know that this episode for this week with Dr. Amna Mahmood is really fantastic. She's uncovered a lot of important details about the internet ban in Afghanistan and how it impacted Afghans, how it impacted the diaspora, not just in terms of numbers, but in terms of the emotional and personal impact. And her story of the evolution of her career starting as a refugee is just incredible. I mean, this is a woman who has studied at some of the best medical schools in the world, and the way she did that was by teaching herself at the start, so that she could get into other schools. And I think that for Afghan girls who are finding themselves in a situation where they don't have access to education, and particularly where, you know, the internet ban cut off the access that they did have, her story might help someone remember that they have that within themselves, that they can absolutely do all of the incredible things that Dr. Mahmood did, because they want to and they care. And I always am so moved by people who in the West, going to school can feel like a chore sometimes. You have to do it. But for someone who was deprived in education, it often is something that they desire so much that they do it themselves. They're self-motivated, and that is much rarer in the West, I find. Anyway, that's this week's episode. Please give it a listen. Dr. Mahmood shares a really beautiful poem towards the end that I know that all my listeners always want me to do translations into Dari and Pashto, which I don't speak, but she does provide, I believe it is in Persian, and she provides the translation too for all my American listeners.